Hey traders, why to trade in a retest? What is the main reason why professional traders prioritize the retest entry over the aggressive entry? And in this video I will try to explain to you the main reason why retest entry is better. It will be a very good risk management lesson. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's start. Alright traders, let's start with some definitions, and first of all let's define the type of entries that we can have. And first of all, obviously we can trade on a retest, yes, and also we can trade aggressively. By aggressive we mean that we don't wait for a retest and we trade the breakout as soon as the candle closes below or above structure, and we simply open our trading position on spot, not waiting until the market is retesting some level. It is a very important thing right here to remember. Hey traders, for more tips, for more education, for more trades and signals, follow me on Instagram. There I share a lot of educational stuff. You will definitely enjoy that if you want to learn technical analysis, if you want to learn my trading strategy, if you want to learn price action. It is just the best place for you to be. It is at Vasily Trader, the link in the description below. Follow me and let's continue. In order to understand the difference between the aggressive and retest trading, we will discuss these two examples right here. As you can see here, the market was trading in a very strong bearish trend, and then it started to coil. It started to coil and it formed a classic triple bottom formation. Then the neckline of a triple bottom was broken to the upside and we saw a bullish continuation. So on the left, we will try to imagine that we will trade this setup with the retest, while on the right we will trade this setup just aggressively. And remember that following our classic rules, once we see the triple bottom formation, we are waiting strictly for the neckline breakout. We are waiting for the violation of the neckline to the upside. And then we either buy the market on a retest, waiting for the retest of a neckline, or we just buy once the candle closes. So first of all, right here, imagine that you decided to buy once the price closed above the broken neckline. Here will be your entry. First of all, where will be your take profit? Your take profit will be this local structure high from where this bearish wave initiated. So here will be your take profit level. Then where will be your safe stop? As we know, the safest stop is always below the lows of a triple bottom. It gives us the safest stop placement, and being set right here, we have very nice protection. We have the protection of the neckline, protection of this horizontal lows, the level of the lows right here. So definitely from a current perspective, our position is very safe. And here we can get 1-to-1 risk to reward for this trade. And then in the example on the left, instead of being aggressive, we will be patient. We will be patient, and once the market closes above the neckline, we will trade the market with the limit order. We will set our buy limit order on a retest of a broken neckline. And yes, we will have the same target, absolutely the same target. We will aim at the same structure, yes, the market high. And we will set our stop in the same place. Yes, we will select the safest stop placement and we will set it below the lows of a triple bottom. So what is the main difference right here? Obviously, the main difference right here is risk to reward. So being patient, not being aggressive, we get almost 1.6 risk to reward, while being aggressive, we get 1-to-1 risk to reward. The main point right here is that patience always pays. Being patient, we can get better, safer entries. And what do we mean by the safe entry? By the safe entry, we mean that with such a risk, we have the optimal protection. And you can see that you can set your stop just somewhere here. Why not? And you can get very nice risk to reward being aggressive. But just try to backtest how often the market actually retests the broken structure and how often the market actually dives and goes lower than the broken structure. You know, the Retest is a very tricky thing, though the market with the candle close can just touch the neckline itself. With the wick, the market maker knows where are the stop losses of the greedy traders. Most of the time they are stopped out before the market actually starts growing. So being patient, you get very safe entry, you get very safe stop loss, and you get bigger risk to reward than if you just trade aggressively. Let's take an example right here on Euro Aussie, and as you can see, the price was respecting here this major falling trend line, and after the price retested the local structure low, we saw the violation of that trend line to the upside. And what matters to us here the most is that candle right here. Why this candle? Because with that candle the market violated that trend line to the upside, and then the market closed above that. And here we have two options to trade the breakout of this trend line. Either we buy aggressively once the candle closes, and our entry is right here based on the level of the candle close. With our classic rules, our goal right here will be based on this local structure high from where the bearish wave initiated, and our stop loss will be below the low, so we can get 1.5 risk to reward for this trade. Not bad, yes, looks like a very nice swing trade. But what if we trade this setup on a retest? Instead of being aggressive, let's try to buy from a retest of a broken trend line, and then our trading entry will be right here based on this doji candle, yes. And analyzing the risk to reward right here, what can we get with the same take profit level and with the same stop? We can get 2.1 risk to reward. So you can see that we get the dramatic difference in our reward. Just patience, just a couple of more hours of patience, just patiently placing our limit order, we can get much better profits. So I hope that with this example you see the power of being patient. But also we must admit that there is one very important negative thing about the retest trading. Here on oil you can see that we had a very important strong major key level right here. And you can see that the price multiple times respected that area right here. The price was nicely coiling around that structure. But with the bullish accumulation, the price managed to violate that key level to the upside. With this bullish breakout with the daily candle close, the market managed to break and close above that. But what happened next? You can see that the market just started to grow. We haven't seen a retest. The market just started to push higher. And so far we don't see any precondition for a pullback and retest. It looks like the market will just go higher and higher and higher. And this time trading the retest, we simply miss the trade. We simply miss the trading opportunity, and here oil is just not tradable for us with our conservative strategy. So sometimes, yes, I admit this, sometimes we miss the trading opportunity, sometimes we miss the sharp rallies, sometimes the market just goes without us. But remember, please remember that for us what is important is the long-term perspective. Like if we talk about 1,000 trades in a row that we take, and in the long run, just simply following the retest trading, you will get better performance. Yes, sometimes you will miss the trades, but remember, the trades that you will take, they will be safe. They will be very safe. They will give you better risk to reward. So in the long run, you will definitely beat the aggressive trader being the conservative trader. Alright traders, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you get why retest trading is better. I hope that with the examples that we discussed right now, you understand the pros and cons of the retest trading. And for more ideas, for more education, don't forget to check my Instagram. The link in the description below. Follow me there, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you next week.